and provided by Sky, which, I'll be honest with you, is a company that's actually worth their salt. They're just not very good as far as the internet goes. Half the time it's actually difficult to connect. So I've lowered the quality now. The broadcast quality is now in medium. So I do apologise if that affects anything. I've never had any problems before broadcasting. That is the first time I've ever received that message, but it is a Sunday. Likelihood is there's probably loads of people on the internet. And we've only just had fibre optic in this area, which I haven't had an opportunity to upgrade to, but would like to, but obviously not with my current provider, because they suck. Let's have a little look around here. Oh yeah, see, there's always something. We shall find. Oh. The weapon I have now is actually quite good. It was a masterwork schematic from the Black Emporium DLC, which if you play this game is completely free. You can download that on the PlayStation Store, and it is actually quite good. It's a nice little place where you can pick up some really good gear, some really high powered stuff. Plenty of schematics to make your own weapons. Possibly one of the most challenging things about this game is obviously you have a party of 4 people with you at all times, and you don't get to carry a lot of healing potions. At the minute I have 8, that was previously. It becomes quite challenging, especially when people start dying left, right and centre. Oh hey, we found him.
Cassandra, with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
You must be very proud of your handiwork.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition. Oh yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
You lured your entire order to their deaths.
There was no other choice.
No other choice? Have you gone mad?
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
And this was the right thing?
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know.
I get the feeling
what
we're about to
Corypheus
fight.
did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future. I have created a new order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Let's go. Down he goes. Got some nice stuff on it.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
If so, the plan works perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Yeah, but we'll have a look around first. As you can see, there's always something to be found. Oh, 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 oh. Stuck. Okay. So. That looks like all there is to find up here. So we'll head towards our next marker. Oh, hello. The loading times on this game really are quite long, especially for today's day and age. Obviously, probably one of the only downsides. And as if to illustrate my point.
This tome has passed from Lord Seeker to Lord Seeker, since the time of the old Inquisition. And now it falls to me.
That's a lot of not very exciting reading, apparently.
On the contrary, it's a delight. I'm riveted.
Oh, you're joking.
Do you know what the Rite of Tranquility is? The last resort used on mages in the Circle, leaving them unable to cast, but depriving them of dreams and all emotion. It should only be used on those who cannot control their abilities, but that has not always been the case.
Deprived of all emotion? That sounds...
I always thought it a necessary evil. What finally began the Mage Rebellion was the discovery the Rite of Tranquility could be reversed. The Lord Seeker at the time covered it up, harshly. There were deaths. It was dangerous knowledge, the shock of its discovery in addition to what happened in Kirkwall. But it appears we've always known how to reverse the Rite, from the beginning.
So, the rebellion could have been prevented.
Perhaps, but it was a long time coming, for many reasons. We created the Rite of Tranquility. I told you of my vigil, the months I spent emptying myself of all emotion. I was made tranquil, and didn't even know. Then the vigil summoned the spirit of faith to touch my mind. That broke tranquility, and gave me my abilities. The Seekers did not share that secret. Not with me, not with the Chantry, not even with... There's more. Lucius was not wrong about the Order. I thought to rebuild the Seekers once victory was ours. Now I'm not certain it deserves to be rebuilt.
If anyone can rebuild them into something worthwhile, you can.
But are they worth rebuilding?
You could make them worth it.
I
Such a tease.
will think on your words. Thank you. I could not have done this on my own.
Where am I now? Some sort of smithy. Andrastian throne. Okay. Let's head out. Oh, here I am. So let's go talk to her again. See what she has to say. She's not fighting the dummies.
I was hoping we could speak privately.
Are we not?
Right. Of course we are. The flirting. With me. I've noticed it. Unless it is my imagination, which is entirely possible.
No, it's not your imagination.
You cannot court me if that's your intention. It's impossible.
Why is it impossible exactly?
That should be obvious.
Well, it isn't obvious to me.
You intend to properly court me? You of all people.
Is that what you want?
No.
Ouch.
I take it back. That is what I want. I want a man who sweeps me off my feet, who gives me flowers and reads me poetry by candlelight. I want the ideal. You are the Inquisitor and the Herald of Andraste. You cannot be that man.
I can be that man, Cassandra.
The world hinges on our actions. We face death at every turn, Inquisitor.
That doesn't change how I feel.
It changes everything.
Okay, so we've got some quests to do now in order to romance Cassandra. Okay, so Val Royal. So let's go to Val Royal then. And head to Redcliffe. This should be quite an interesting quest line. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where obviously I find in this game you tend to get really sidetracked by the side quests. There is so much to do in this game. It's really, really in-depth. And this is obviously for anyone who hasn't played, this is the war table, where a lot of these smaller quests
Have
get
you heard
started.
anything? Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Okay, so there's one. So now I need to do something else. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Send an agent to eliminate the advisor as well as supported by enemies. Let's see. Yeah, why not?
Inquisitor.
Obviously, when you start the game, a lot of these little markers on the war table take about sort of 2-3 minutes, whereas the further you go through the game, they obviously get longer and longer. Some up to about sort of 3-4 hours.
Captain sent back sketches of the walls. Our experts say they look elven.
But one of the good things is that it seems to continue its quest progress even when the game is switched off. Come back the next day, the quest is actually completed, so you're not waiting 3 hours of actual game time, which is a nice touch. Because particularly for someone like me who doesn't get to play video games as often as he'd like to, something like that where you have to spend 3 hours of game time waiting for a quest to complete consumes quite a lot of game time. Morrigan. And obviously for those who don't know, Morrigan is a character from the first Dragon Age. Possibly the second, I never played the second. But since I met her at the court, I haven't seen her in Skyhold, so I'll probably have to seek her out. Okay. Search the store. I love the fact they've actually brought Cassandra on the quest to romance Cassandra.
Now open in Val Royeaux, the wares of my kin, imported from as far as the Hunter Horns. We haven't sold here in a long...
Not particularly. One of the things you do find with this game is that a lot of the things that the things you'd like to buy in terms of armors and weapons, you tend to find that you actually find the best of them, or in fact craft them, which is great. You don't tend to pick up a lot of high-end gear. The most romantic candle in Thedas. Sure. Okay. So now we need to talk to a gardener. Looks like I've got a little quest marker there.
The Winter Palace assaulted.
Scandal.
Just get it done. You have, of course, notified the stakeholders.
They are expecting your tactics.
This is another thing I quite like about this game. It's something similar again to a game like Skyrim, is that people around these little towns actually start reacting to the things that have gone on in the world. Oh, okay.
By the Maker, it's the Inquisitor himself. Would you care for a bouquet of flowers, your worship? The roses have been exceptional this season.
I was looking for some flowers, in fact.
Indeed. For what occasion, if I may ask?
For a lady friend.
Oh, no simple wildflowers for you then. I have just the thing. I'll send them to Skyhold, in fact. Rare beauties your lady will adore.
Now that's customer service. Okay, so now I need to head out. And we're going to head to Redcliffe, which is down here. Where are we going? Up here, so there's a fast travel marker there. The hinterlands here is one of the first areas you actually get to in the game. and it's quite big. I spent a lot of early time there in the game. There's some really good quests, actually, and it sets up a lot of the game mechanics, such as finding shards and other bits and pieces, recruiting people. Because one of the best things about this game is that your actions can actually determine whether or not someone joins your cause. And you can acquire agents and characters, allies to fight by your side, things like that. So it really is
search the area.
Quite good. Okay, we've got something coming up here. It's something that needs to be found. Okay, where's Varric? There he is. I don't think he's got that perk. I actually don't know how to get that perk. It's quite annoying. I haven't seen it anywhere. I haven't seen it in any Inquisition perks or in his perks. I mean, it's where's Varric? Maybe something here? No. No. No, it just doesn't seem to be. I'm probably going to have to look up how to do that.
This isn't going to go away if we don't talk about it.
Thank you again.
If I'm amazed, I have to learn how to defend myself against demons attacking me in my dreams.
Look around.
You must be the Inquisitor. About time these surfacers wised up and put a dwarf in charge. Wish I could sell you some books. Wish I could sell anyone some books. Sod it all.
So, what happened exactly?
Surfacers happened. It took all my coin for bribes just to find out the damn Templars ambushed my wagon before it got here. Thought I was bringing supplies to the robes. So it's out there, but who knows where.
Any books of poetry in your
I
wagon?
think this would be very straightforward.
Mages love that stuff. Fat lot of good it does me now.
Okay, so where are we heading to on the map? Right across the other end of the map. As you can see, there's quests all over the place here. One less Venatori. So, I think let's fast travel to the forest camp here. Again, long loading times. I mean, I've had worse, but you know. And okay, we're at full potions there. Oh, hello. What's that? Crystal Grace. There's a bear around here. There he is. Let's kill the bear. Hello, bear. Who's this now?
Dead.
These look like trouble. Yep. Drakestone. Some more bad guys. Stuff now for the quest. There it is. Okay. So, as you can see now, we've completed the Ideal Romance quest. Or at least got all the components for it, so we're gonna, I assume, head back to Skyhold. Tactics tab. See, and just come back to that thing again, that the loading screens come up with all these really great things to read and take it away from you within about 5 seconds. Obviously, they're all available in the codex, but it's nicer to read whilst you're waiting for the game to load.
I cannot stop thinking of our earlier discussion.
I bet.
You don't actually intend to go through with courting me, do you?
I said I would, and I will.
I believe you. Yet,
You don't sound like you believe me.
it wasn't a challenge, my lord. You needn't do it simply because I suggested you could not.
It's very simple. I care for you.
You enjoy making things complicated, don't you?
I'd like to speak with you. In private.
Oh? How private?
There's a grove just outside of Skyhold. Meet me there.
If you're certain.
I am. Trust me.
That sounded creepy. I am. Trust me. Oh, the little
On
dwarven
aching
heartbreaker.
branch do blossoms grow. The wind a hallowed breath. It carries the scent of honeysuckle, sweet as the lover's kiss. It brings the promise of more tomorrows, of sighs and whispered bliss.
You can't be serious.
I can, and I am.
And that is the poem you chose?
Oh, so the list is more detailed than I thought.
Carmenum the Amatus. I thought this one was banned. His lips on mine speak words not voiced, a prayer, which travels down my spine like flames that shatter night. His eyes reflect the heaven stars, the Maker's light. My body opens, filled
She's
and
smiling.
blessed. My spirit there.
Not merely
I think.
housed in flesh, but brought to life. Shall we read another?
Oh my.
They will say one of two things about me.
Whoa, okay.
that I stood at the Inquisitor's side, his protector and his lover. That it was meant to be. Or they will say I was led astray by the wiles of a Dwarven madman.
I don't care what they say. What do you believe?
I believe you are a faithful man. I believe you are part of the Maker's plan. Beyond that, I believe only that you are capable of anything. And it frightens me. I have never known anything like it. I've been with only one other man in my life. A mage, with whom I adventured when I was still very young. He died at the Conclave. I will not let Corypheus win. I will not let him take you from me.
I love you.
Here, tonight. I believe you.
Okay, I think that was successful. I wonder how she reacts to me now.
The sight of you warms the heart.
Let's spend time
I was hoping
together.
we could spend some time together.
You need not even ask.
Wonder what the other characters would make of it and whether or not they would actually comment. If anyone would comment, I imagine it would be Varric. So let's go find Varric.
Your worship.
Put that stuff aside. Take a break.
Best advice I've ever heard. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't even know how to deal with all this. Just make something up. It'll be fine.
Best advice
So
ever.
we're saving
Win
the world
everything.
through bullshit now? All right, I can manage that. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please tell me you aren't going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work.
It's lines like that
Unless,
actually...
You up for a game of Wicked Grace?
It's one of those things that I think this game is so well written. It's so witty at times, serious when it needs to be.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered.
I
Also
love Varric. He is one of the coolest characters in this game.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
He just says what everybody else is thinking.
I never paid attention. Assholes kicked in the glass door. He made them die. That's why they black.
So I've got Actually, one of the things I wanted to... Wrong place. One of the things I wanted to do was this quest here. So I was in the middle of doing that, and I got sort of sidetracked by the fact I couldn't progress any further in the western approach, so I think I'll go back and do that.
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
Let's have a brunch. Yeah, let's go to the western approach. So I'm going to take my usual team, Varric, because... Has that picture changed? I'm not sure, I think it has. And Solus. Dum dum dum. Very long loading times. I'm very excited about E3 this year. Actually, I think there's rumours this year about a Skyrim remastered being released by Bethesda, which, if it comes to fruition, I absolutely loved Skyrim. I love to see how improved it might be on PlayStation 4, particularly with the fact that Fallout 4 recently released mods capability for the Xbox One, and apparently that's also coming to the PlayStation sometime soon. They said this month, but hey, and if, obviously with that in mind, the fact that we might actually then get a Skyrim remastered with the possibility of mods would be absolutely fantastic. So, what do we got there? Completed operations. Oh, that's going to be where I built the bridge. So I'm going to head to that camp there first. Lots of these dragon type things, even if they are a little bit glitchy. He fell through the floor. It's interesting to see actually, because the last time I was at this particular area, I found those things quite difficult to fight. Obviously since then I've improved my skills. My character's gotten stronger, and I have better weapons and armour now. Even though I'm not actually wearing my armour suddenly, I've just realised. There we go. Everybody else wearing theirs? No. Yes. Huh. How strange. There's a keep over here too. There's going to be a keep I can capture. Yes. Oh, why the hell not? I'm always one for getting sidetracked. Let's do it. Get some skulls. There we go. Sad splinters, what the hell?
I think it's only polite.
Let's go about capturing this keep. If I actually change that, it'll give me a better indication of where I'm supposed to go. Looks like a very big place.
We serve, Inquisitor, in life and in death.
Good for you. Wall of flame that springs up from solar every single battle. Oh, he's running away! Sneaky, sneaky. Hey, that's already that. And Varric is down, so let's
How long can they keep this
bring him back.
Not long enough.
Loot that there. Crowblade. I wonder if that's a reference to Game of Thrones, maybe. Which, by the way, has gotten very good recently. Not that it always wasn't, but last week's in particular was a good one. Lots to loot. Jump down here and let's head through this front door. There's always time to explore and loot the place. That's at the top of the stairs there.
Here, Inquisitor! I am ready to serve!
I know, you've told me.
Life is nothing! He will rise!
Yes. This is a real cool little move. In fact, you can actually open your own little rift. I've got nearly enough potions. I'm feeling start getting really low on health.
We should bring in our forces to occupy the castle.
Excellent idea. Why not? And there we go, we've captured this keep. This is the second keep I think I've captured now. They're fairly straightforward. But, hey, look at that! We decorated the place. Love the fact when you play as a dwarf, sometimes the camera doesn't quite match up.
We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol out at the moment. Some of the men cited darkspawn in the area. The Venatori have retreated, but scouts haven't pinpointed where they've gone yet.
Of course.
We're reasonably well entrenched here, but the keep's water supply has been problematic. It's causing delays. I'll prepare the troops for inspection at once.
What can you tell me about the darkspawn in the area?
The darkspawn seem to have emerged since we took the keep. I've warned the troops not to engage unless absolutely necessary. We don't need a blight in the ranks. We have to find whatever hole the monsters came from and seal it.
What's wrong with the water supply?
The fort's well is full of garbage. Blasted Venatori threw corpses in there. There's an oasis nearby, but a Vargas claimed it. Doing a decent job of keeping us away, too. 4 soldiers have already fallen to venom and claws. We'll need reinforcements to drive the monster out.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the...
Compared to what you must have seen in the Winter Palace, this place is calm. All we've got are
yeah, the Winter Palace was
lunatics, monsters,
quite good,
and a giant hole full of darkspawn. At least nobody's asked us to dance with them.
See, it is lines like that
Carry
really
on,
set this game off. The wit
Yes,
in this game
Inquisitor.
is awesome. Okay, so this obviously isn't a camp that I can rest up at. Oh, there's an Astarium up here. The last one of these I did was quite complicated. I hope this one's a lot easier. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, I think I can get away with that. Okay, let's maybe not. I am useless at these things. Absolutely useless. So if I do this bit first. Oh no, I've screwed that one up. I'm gonna have to restart that one. Okay, okay, maybe if I do the triangular bit first. I mean, they're all triangular bits, but still. And then maybe if I do that bit, followed by that bit. No, I've ballsed this right up again. Let's start again. Okay, so start here. And I'll do that bit there. Let's try going up here first. I think I ballsed this up again. So I need to leave that bit till last, I guess. Okay, so I ballsed it up once again. Oh, I hate these things. Over there, there. Boom. That ballsed it. So I think I need to keep that line there open. So maybe if I do that, that. No. God damn. I get the feeling I've done it again. This is embarrassing. Let's try this way maybe. Well, that already doesn't work. Okay, what if I start with that bit? Do that bit first, and then I can go up here, across here, down here, down there, down there, and I think I've got it. Yes! Apologies, I am absolutely useless at those things. So this is pinpointing the location of 2 others. I don't think I've actually completed one in any area yet, so that might be something worth looking into. Ooh, loot. We like a bit of loot. Fake griffin feather charm. Wonderful. And I've got plenty of space to do some bits and pieces, and somewhere claim this place. Maybe it's downstairs. Requisitions. What have we got for requisitions? I'm missing some stuff there. I need more login stands, which are proving to be quite difficult to find. Explore. Okay. Tonics. Have none. Fuck knows. Grenades. Oh, biggies. Not the bees! Let's top up some potions as well. Let's replenish all. Go. There we go. And already up there. I don't have to modify anything at the moment. And there's a place to rest. Great. Okay, so I don't want to do that quest. I want to get up there. Although, to be fair, maybe I should. Nah. I want to do that there. Well, my path will probably end up crossing with that anyway.
Inquisitor.
We're near
Nice
another
looking
artifact.
place. We're near another artifact, if you say so.
What do you think happens if you get the Red Lyrium? Would you know before?
I'll stay willing.
Nope. Just dropping in. Death route. Oh, maybe not then. I have no idea how
More riddles. What was really happening here?
to get to the place where I can claim this.
Varric, you joined the Inquisition when Seeker Pendergast questioned you.
Oh, she was very insistent that I help.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
It's surprising that an elven apostate is the one who joined the Inquisition voluntarily.
Oh look, more bad guys. Let's get them. Hey, he's a big one. I assume.
One down.
Oh, hell, he is big. doesn't go like a mountain and that right, but it should be fine. There you go. Didn't have anything good on it. Typical. The fact this guy was just casually strolling around like everything was going on.
Where did they come from?
We need to find out.
I think there was something there beneath the keep. Let's go check that out. There it is. Okay, where is he? There he is. There we go. Okay. So we've broken that barrier down. We're now beneath Griffin Keep. Serpent stone. Plenty of that. Aha! Lovely. Smells like rotting meat. Oh, nice.
What can I do for you? You want 10 coppers for this? Are you mad?
So did that oh, no, okay. Thought that would sort it. Never mind. Okay, right. So
You don't think this place is haunted, do you? What with mages and all?
the doorman stood right there and I had to open my own door. Terrible. Utterly ghastly. Okay. I'm just about sort of 1 hour in. And I think I'm not going anywhere, but I think that calls for a coffee break. So, if you could all bear with me one moment, I'm just going to go grab myself some coffee. Okay, so let's get back to this. Coffee's brewing. Coffee's very important. So I think, if I'm right, no, I gotta go a little bit higher. Ooh, Hash marks. Okay. Bear with me. Coffee's finished. Get one of those little coffee pots that sits next to the PlayStation. That'd be handy. My kitchen is right next to where I play video games, so coffee breaks aren't half as difficult as they could be. Completed off, so I'm assuming then that's kind of where I'd need to go. That is where I had the bridge built. Down you go. Hey, look, this guy's come into play. Those were so difficult the first time I came to this place. As I said earlier, I've improved my equipment vastly since I was last here. And my characters have leveled up a considerable amount. Hey, is that a dead guy? So that must be some darkspawn there then. Okay. Okay, so this is the bridge that was built. And there's no longer a cloud of poisonous gas blocking the way. Interesting looking tower. Let's check that tower out. No? Okay. Maybe there's nothing of any significance with this tower. Maybe it's just a tower. Alright. What we got up there? Another tower. Don't quite know how to open these gates here. There's a cave over there. Maybe I should check out the cave. Let's deal with these guys. Oh no, they're my guys. Never mind. Okay. Let's check out that cave. Maybe that'll lead me through the mountain or something. It's a cheery place, this. I haven't watched Monty Python and Search for the Holy Grail in years. Okay, let's... Ooh, candles. I wonder if they're expecting me. How the hell does a spider light candles? Yes. Very homely. I'm starting to think this isn't the path in the place that I wanted. Okay. What have I ever found chapter 1? I can't remember. Ooh. Some rare equipment in there. Okay. Statue with a pulse. That is a new one. Plenty of deep mushrooms in here. Must have a million of those by now. But yeah, unfortunately, doesn't take me on a path through the mountain like I was hoping. So, gonna have to find some other way to get those gates over there open. Maybe there's a way around up there, maybe. Shit, he came out of nowhere. Yes, just sort of disappears. Shame you can't fight on horseback. That would be quite a cool feature. Because now I'm gonna have to jump off the GG. I never like killing dragon type things in games like this. I quite like dragons.
Dead.
Although unfortunately you do think that if dragons were real, we'd probably kill them anyway. Some kind of mechanism. Okay, so call the magic horse again. There he is. How did he get through the gates? Death Drink Springs. Wow. House prices in this area must be really low. How cool would it be though to name your house Death Drink Springs? If the mailmen would fight over themselves over who's not going to deliver to that place. I've got a feeling it's going to block me from going any further again. Yeah. Okay. There's obviously something up there, so how? Okay, maybe if I complete this quest it'll sort of open something up. Alright, don't milk it. Come on then. Oh, he's a big one. I didn't see him. As well, I think in one of my earlier videos I commented on how I wish I hadn't gone for two-handed speciality because he was so slow with his attacks, but now I've got a slightly better weapon and he's actually a lot faster. this? Oh, the enemy of my enemy is my friend and all that. I'll fight the winner. Which I don't think is going to be the guy. Oh, she's going first. Okay. This death root, deep mushroom.
We cannot continue. The fumes are toxic.
Oh, what?
The Darkspawn got through. I'll have to see what our people at Skyhold can do.
Oh, I thought I already cleared this. What? Okay, let's go back to Skyhold then, and see what they can do. But I can't go. Maybe it's because there's something nearby. Let's kill this phoenix. Let's deal with the dragon. Okay, so maybe now it'll let me go back to Skyhold. No, okay. Looks like I can't fast travel from this area. Okay. Very strange. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because I was still in battle mode. There you go. Okay. So we're going to head back to Skyhold. Complete that operation. Hopefully clear all the toxic gas. Oh, give me a home with a Druffalo roam. I don't know where you're all tuning in from, but the weather today with us in sunny Wales is miserable. I hope wherever you all are, you all have better weather. I think Blackwall is somewhere around here, and I think I got some stuff to give him. No. Maybe not. Ooh, okay, I'll read. Eh. Must be thinking of the wrong place. Maybe somewhere else.
You are quite distracting, you know.
By the way, for anyone who's just tuned in, I today successfully managed to
pass the time?
romance Cassandra. As you can see, I love how far she actually has to bend down to kiss the dwarf. But I like the fact you can do this kind of thing in the games, because it does help to add a real sense of depth. You're not just being forced towards one particular character in a love story, like they tend to do in the Final Fantasy games, which are fantastic and well written. But obviously, you don't get much choice in terms of who your character falls in love with, things like that. Whereas games like this, you do, and you can sort of, I mean, if you wanted to, you could break their heart. You know, the little pixelated hearts. No, he's not in here either. Oh well, never mind. was looking for black wool, but I'm not really that bothered. I think, wasn't there someone?
I would have been merciful.
Wasn't there a judgment to sit or something? Ah, no, not that. To master a combat technique. Oh man. Skyhold, that's the one I want. No, okay, maybe not. Okay. Maybe I should sell up a lot of my stuff. Oh, no, I do that. I have to jump over that.
Where's my other hand? Right there.
Where's my other ham? Right there. Let's have a look. Okay, so we... Ooh, that looks fairly impressive. But is it any good? For her to have bows, him to have staffs. That's good for Blackwall. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of that, because I've got something better than that. Not so much. No. Shadowhunter bow. Seeker shield. That can go now. All this underneath. All that can go. Sell all that junk. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Long loading times. And back to the war table. I love that table. I'd like that table in real life. Oh, I've got a perk. Okay. See what we've got here.
I should inspect the condition of the trebuchets. They must be calibrated to reach the proper range.
Again? How many times will you be doing that?
Connections. Favor for favor. Nah, I don't need to buy that much. Ah, that is what I want. I've been looking for that.
You read the report?
It
loads of doors that require you to have that.
Blunt.
Yes.
Oh no, all my guys are busy. 5 hours. They're having a giraffe. Can I still do that? Yes, I can still do that. Ruins. Okay. Let's go. Take my usual team, Varric, Cassandra, and Solus. I think it's a good team to have. It's a nice variety. If I'm honest, if I played over again, I'd probably make my main character a rogue. I think there could be better characters than Varric to have, since he's my main rogue. He's very good at opening doors that appear, and there are loads of them. Having said that, I really do like my Dwarven Inquisitor. Okay, where am I now? Ah, brilliant. I'm right where I want to be. Okay, let's cross this bridge. Cool. Oh, yeah, there's one of those things. These things are quite cool. I can't access it. Oh hell, did that thing follow me up? Let's have a look through this. I'm looking for shards. There's one. Am I missing something here? There it is. Got it. Okay, I'll come back to those later. Remember to do that, fill that right requisition there. I'm pretty sure he just said booger. Booger. Never has there been a good fantasy without a Legion of the Dead somewhere. He's not a very good archer. Don't run away. I want to be your friend. Am I too needy? Or are they actually leading me? I don't know. There's an Astarium up here. I hate the Astariums. So useless at them. Especially if you were watching earlier. It's not good. Took me quite a while to get one. I'm hoping if I finish a set, that might lead to some real good stuff. It's a shame you can't sneak in this game. Or maybe you can. There we go. Okay. Let's go up here. Have a look at this Astarium. Do brace yourselves, I am useless at these things. Ugh. How to begin? Okay, let's start at this point. Come down here. Do it in triangles. Oh, I think I might have got this first time. Aces! It only takes me a couple of attempts to do those. There's one left in the region now. I need this thing around here. Let's have a look. Cool. Coracavus. Well, why the hell not? Oh, come on. There we go.
Stay on guard.
Yes, let's. From now on, I will be cautious until told otherwise. Getting loads of these Dalish slashes.
Can't be all of them. There must be more further in.
Okay, well, I think that should be the way to go, so I'm gonna head down here and have a little look at what's down here first, before I go too far. Oh, this is grim. Quite grim. It's over here. They like their torture devices. Go. Plenty to pick up around here anyway. Giants, huh?
So they were using the giant as a beast of burden.
Can you imagine trying to keep it watered out here?
Okay. I think that looks to be everything down here. Unless I'm missing something, which, I'll be fair, I normally am. So let's go and explore this little area down here now. Nice flag. One of them. Ooh. More grimness. Bits and pieces to come back again.
The darkspawn are coming up through here.
We must seal it off.
Okay, so... Nope, wrong way.
Darkspawn at bay. The tunnel was open from the outside. Someone was digging here.
Dun dun dun. Someone was digging. Hey, it looks, I think that's new. I don't think I've had any of that before.
That Herlock will put up a fight. Stand ready.
Whoa! He's a big one. Like he didn't put up too much of a fight, I suppose. took him down. You guys could have helped. Jeez. Hey! Gone up a level. Let's have a look. I use that. I do use that. Upgrade that.
What was that?
Okay. Plenty of loot. Take absolutely anything and everything when it comes to loot. It's all worth something to sell. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't go down that one place. Let's go down there. It's a terrible position for him to be in. Right at the front. What was he thinking? I'm missing a head. Hello, chopper guy. Very short videos chopping random objects. Cool.
Venatori, they've been excavating. I take it breaking into Darkspawn tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
Darkspawn and Venatori. Aren't we lucky?
That's that one there.
That explains how the Venatori escaped the Darkspawn.
Ooh. Now that's a big guy. Hell's teeth. Oh. Oh, okay. By the way, I would like to point out my internet is horrendous. Terrible. This is horrible. Some days it's worse than others, but mainly it's bad. Hence the little message out there.
Someone help!
In fact, it's that bad it makes playing games like Destiny an absolute nightmare. It's a shame that I'd like to play Destiny a lot more than I actually do. Got it.
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
The men here were laborers.
Wow, he had loads on
Someone
him.
must have been coordinating their efforts. I doubt they stuck around to fend off Darkspawn.
That's grim. Wonder if that's like a Star Wars reference. Something over there. Oh, that one opened. South exit. Valrayo. I know I've said it over and over and over again, but I absolutely love in this game how everything has a backstory. Even the tiniest little things. It's such a joy to play a game that has that much thought put into it. Oh, hey, this is the place I was trying to get to. Awesome. Cool.
Inquisitor.
I have a requisition to fill. There you go, and she's probably going to give me another one. Straight away. There we go.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
It's an easy way to build up your power, though. Collect as you explore. So, I can head towards this rift here and try and close out that rift.
More trained giants. Just what I was hoping never to see again.
Oh. He's a big one. Whatever that is seriously cool. Head up there in a moment. Let's close this fade rift first. Some loot. Okay, so No, it doesn't look like they're anything. Which is a shame because they look seriously cool. I'll set that to the Astarion there. But I really, really love the look of these statues up here. Oh, they are so cool. Almost look like Transformers. Not sure if there's a way to get to them, but there's something in there. What is that? A floating cup. A cave down here, maybe it's something to do with that. Let's have a look.
We should look around.
Oh cool, I'm getting close to those things. Oh, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get in there. Okay. Okay, I am useless at these. But I'll give it a go. So that one there. I have a feeling I've screwed this one up. Okay, so I need to not do that line there. So maybe let's try starting here. If I clear this whole bottom area first. Yes! I am getting better. Oh, now there's a cave. Where is that cave? All the way over there. We'll explore it later. Memories of the Grey. Trouble with Darkspawn. Oh great, this is exactly where I need to be to finish out a lot of these quests. Let's see if I can find that floating cup. Clear everything out here. If I do get attacked by something, I don't want to be severely outnumbered. Too much of a challenge.
What will his masters do when they learn his efforts here failed, I wonder?
Oh, something hidden. It must be underneath me. Oh, I can't claim that yet. Getting some really good schematics recently. Mosaic piece. Aha, there we go. Vial of
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Nice. While I'm here, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, that thing is so cool. I think if I ever get a mansion, I want that thing guarding my gate. Well, I mean, there, but have I missed something? Probably. Ah, what's that? This is why you always keep a mage. Even though it doesn't seem to be doing much. Is there another entrance to the cave, or I don't know. So, I don't know exactly how to clear that quest. This is where I was. Oh no. The only thing I can think of is maybe I missed something. This cave type thing. There's another part to the cave, but is that where I came out?
What will his masters do when they learn his efforts here failed, I wonder?
Climb up there, but that doesn't really lead to anything. I'm just back here. You know, I think I'll come back to that. Let's take on this unfinished business quest. There he is. Okay.
This is one of the mages I spoke of.
Which one?
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Yeah, one more down. So, go back and have another look at this quest here. Still
The Venatori will not easily recover now. It should make our own hold on the region stronger.
Am I missing sort of cave? Some sort of entrance or something? This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm just being stupid. I don't know. Ah!
Still
yes,
breathing.
I am being
He's resilient,
stupid.
I'll give him that. Have some of the troops bring him in. I'll deal with him back at Skyhold.
Okay, so there's someone else to be judged. So I think I've cleared up all my quests here, but I do want to go and claim that landmark there. well, so there's a quarry there to be claimed as well. So I will go and sort those. If in doubt, jump. Yup, bit far, bit far. Some shards. There's 1, 2. I always have difficulty finding that third shard. 3! There we go. Okay, and we'll go close this rift off. Clean this quarry. Need some more logging stands. Yep, 1 more down. Excellent. Okay. Got some spirit essence there as well. So I want to go and clean that landmark. Super horse appears from nowhere. Gates of Toth. Hey, you will attack my horse. berserkers. Okay, I got it open. I'm wondering if I should just go claim those couple of shards there, because I could probably do with more shards. There's one. Unlock the fire door. Okay. That's obviously going to be somewhere up in this little fortress here. I'm not going to be able to get to it from there. Bum-bum-bum. There we go, that just got a bit brighter, so I'm obviously on the right level. Ah man, I must have walked right past that earlier. Wonder what that is. Let's go have a look. Oh no, okay, I didn't want to do that. Okay, evidently I can't go this way. I have to remember to rest up so I get some more potions, but I'm doing okay. Mysterious. There was a little question mark in this area. Okay, it took me to a rock. Lovely. Here's the other shard. Just tell me to go unlock the fire door. Bear with me one moment there, guys. Hey, I'm back. Right, okay. So, what have we got? Okay, so... Okay, there's a couple of shards around there, but I will, think... I'm gonna go explore that cave.
Inquisitor.
Okay. Let's go see what this cave has to offer. There's a cave over here. Is this the cave I'm looking for? Someone's reacting there.
Shall we go in?
This is a quaint little place.
I can feel another of the elven artifacts. The wards are working.
Sure. Ooh, Masterwork Enchanter Veil. Male, even. So, that's it for this cave. Okay, so I'm thinking... Dum dum dum. I'm thinking... maybe we check this out. That should advance the story a little bit. Oh, hello! That's a big beastie. Full of potions. things everywhere. You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna call it quits there. Yeah, I think I've been playing long enough now. Thanks for joining me, and it's nice to see. You know, I've had quite a few viewers today, which is fantastic, and I'll see you all soon.